And yeah, CV2 is installed. And now what I can do with CV2, among many other things, what I can do, the very first thing, is to load an image in Python using CV2 methods. So I'll be loading that image, which is a very small image, by the way. It only has 15 pixels. You know, a normal image that you use to take pictures or on your phone or whatever, it has like 1,000 by 1,000 pixels, which is 1 million pixels, more or less. But we should keep things simple so you understand what is going on. CV2, import that. And yeah, that was successful. And now I'll create a variable and call this IM for image and G for gray. You can call it whatever you want. And CV2, to read an image, to load it in Python, you want to use image read method. And then you pass the name of your image. You can find this image in the resource section. So just go ahead and download it. And now this is here in the same directory with my Jupyter notebook. So I can go ahead and point to the name of the file, including the extension, smallgray.png. And here the image read method also expects one other argument from you, and that can be either 0 or 1. So 0 means you want to read the image in grayscale, and if you pass 1, you're reading the image in BGR, which means blue, green and red. And you'll understand what each of the versions mean. So let's do this one first. And yeah, I'll print that. And yeah, that was it. So what we got is a Numpy array. It's a 2-dimensional array. So it has dimensions 3 by 5, which is the same as our image. 3 rows and 5 columns. Now the reason we pass 0 there, so we're reading that as a grayscale image, is because, you know, this PNG file, in reality it has 3 bands, or you can say 3 layers, and each layer has a certain amount of colors. So for the first layer has a certain amount of blue, and the second layer has a certain amount of green, and the last layer has a certain amount of red. So combining each pixel is a combination of the intensity of blue, green and red. I know in other programs they use RGB, in OpenCV uses BGR. Now practically this file here, this image, practically is a grayscale image. However, each of these pixels has its own bands, so the combination of them always creates, in this case, these gray, white and black colors. But if we had a color image there, this would convert it to a grayscale, this function. So again, what we have here is, you know, 187 is the value, the intensity for this first pixel. And then you have the other number, and for white, you see white here, we have 3 white pixels. And those are 255, all of them. And yeah, colors range from 0 would be black, pitch black, and 255 for white. And everything between them is in the grayscale. So now if I change this to 1, I'll get a 3-dimensional array, where this represents the blue layer, the green and the red. Or you can even print that out. Be careful though that this is a bit transposed, so the matrices are 3 columns in here and the rows are vertical. And basically what this says is this pixel has these corresponding values. So it has an intensity of 187 for blue, 198 for green and 209 for red. And yeah, that's how you create Numpy arrays out of images. But how about the other way around, so creating images out of an Numpy array? Well, to do that you'd use CV2 again, CV2, and then you'd point to the imWrite method, so image write, and then you want to pass a name for your image, let's say new small gray.png, and then of course you need to pass your Numpy array. So let's pass image gray. Execute that, you get true, which means that your file should have been created now. Yeah, new small gray, and yeah, that's the file. And I hope that strengthened your knowledge about NumPy. Now we'll go ahead and do some more things here. Specifically in the next lecture we'll learn how to do indexing and slicing and iterating of NumPy arrays. So basically you'll learn how to access these values. See you there in the next lecture.